When people come to Japan, one of the first things that surprises them is the toilet technology, right? Today I'm talking about one bathroom feature many people want to live with: the Japanese washlet toilet seat. But here's something important. In Japan, replacing a toilet seat in a rental apartment without permission can cause problems. Still, if you understand the rules, you can create a comfortable bathroom setup that fits your lifestyle. So today, I'll explain the rules for installing a washlet, how to replace the seat, and how much it usually costs. A lot of people are shocked the first time they use a Japanese washlet, right? So first, let me explain why these toilets are considered so amazing. By the way, Washlet is actually the product name of a company called Toto, but in Japan, people often use the word washlet for almost every heated bidet toilet seat, even from other brands. Here are some common features. First, there's the warm water cleaning function. Press a button, and warm water sprays from a nozzle to clean you. And during winter, the heated seat feels incredible. Not sitting on a freezing toilet seat in the morning is honestly so comfortable. Some models also include deodorizing systems, automatic lids, and even automatic flushing. In many newer rental apartments, washlets are already installed, but in older buildings, regular toilet seats are still common. Next, let's talk about whether you can install a washlet yourself in a rental apartment. The short answer is be careful. That's because built-in apartment equipment usually belongs to the landlord. So if you replace something on your own, it may violate the rental contract. One important rule to remember is restoration to the original condition. Basically, when you move out, you're expected to return the apartment in the same condition as when you moved in. For example, if you remove the original toilet seat and install a washlet, many landlords will ask you to reinstall the original seat before leaving. On the other hand, some landlords may allow you to leave the washlet installed. In Japan, this is sometimes treated as an equipment trade, but in the end, it depends completely on the landlord. That's why asking for permission first is absolutely necessary. Another important thing to check is whether the bathroom has an electrical outlet. Washlets are electric appliances, so they need power. In older apartments, there may not even be an outlet near the toilet, and adding new wiring is sometimes not allowed. Also, if your contract says equipment modifications prohibited, getting permission will usually be difficult. So make sure you read the contract carefully. Now, if your landlord gives you permission, let me explain 3 important things to check before installation. Check number 1, does the bathroom have a power outlet? And ideally, not just any outlet. A grounded outlet is safest. Also, never use an extension cord. Bathrooms are wet spaces, so extension cords can increase the risk of electric shock or fire. Check number 2, what type of toilet do you have? If it's a standard toilet with a water tank, DIY installation is usually easier. But tankless toilets, which are becoming more common, may require special parts, making installation much harder. Check number 3, toilet seat size. In Japan, there are mainly 2 toilet bowl sizes, elongated and regular. If the size doesn't match, the seat may shift or the lid may not close properly. So before buying anything, always check the model number and measurements. The installation itself usually isn't too difficult. First, shut off the water valve, then remove the old seat, and install the new washlet. After that, turn the water back on, check for leaks, and test everything. But if you feel nervous, it's completely okay to hire a professional. Water leaks can become serious problems. If water damages the apartment below yours, things can get expensive very quickly. Next, let's talk about cost. First, the washlet itself. Basic models usually cost around 10,000 to 30,000 yen. These include standard features like heated seats and warm water cleaning. Higher grade models may also include deodorizing functions and automatic lids. Premium models can include automatic flushing and warm air drying, costing over 60,000 yen. For standard tank toilets, installation usually costs around 5,000 to 15,000 yen. For tankless toilets, installation can cost around 15,000 to 30,000 yen because the setup is more complicated. Another thing people forget is the cost when moving out. If restoration to the original condition is required, you may need to pay to remove the washlet, and if you throw away the original toilet seat, you may need to buy another one later, so be careful. Finally, let's go over some common questions. First, what happens if I install one without permission? Honestly, that's risky. You may have to pay restoration costs, and in some cases even penalty fees. So always check with the landlord or management company first. Next, can I throw away the original toilet seat? If restoration is required, definitely keep it. A good idea is storing it inside the box your new washlet came in. And finally, what if water leaks during installation? First, immediately shut off the water valve, then contact the management company or a professional installer instead of trying to force a repair yourself. Japanese washlets really are incredibly comfortable. But in rental apartments, the most important thing is not replacing anything without permission, especially in Japan. Ideas like restoration to the original condition and who owns the equipment are very important. If you confirm everything beforehand and follow the rules, you'll enjoy a much more comfortable life in Japan. On mooovin, you can search for apartments in Japan from anywhere in the world. We offer support in Japanese, English, Chinese, and Vietnamese. So be sure to check out our official website from the link in the description. If you thought this video was helpful or interesting, please subscribe and hit the like button. Well then, see you in the next video. I'm cheering with all my heart for your happy life in Japan. Bye bye.